It's 3 a.m. and you're awake again. I know, because I'm sitting right there on your nightstand, and I can hear you breathing weird. You're running the disaster reel, the car making that noise, the laptop fan that sounds like a dying hairdryer, that email from your boss that ended with, "Let's chat tomorrow." Hi, I'm your wallet. We need to talk. I've been with you through everything. The impulse buys, the "it's fine, it's payday, Friday" lies, the 3 food delivery apps you swear you're deleting. And I'm going to tell you something no finance guru in a rented Lamborghini will. There is one specific number that ends the 3 a.m. spiral. It's not $1 million. It's not even $100 grand. It's $10,000. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you why 10 grand doesn't just change your bank account. It rewires your brain, your sleep, your job interviews, even your friendships. I've lived inside your pocket. I know how this story goes. Stick with me. Quick thing before we dig in. I'm the wallet guy. I sit through every purchase you make, and on this channel, I finally get to talk back. If you want a wallet that tells you the truth instead of just quietly weeping every time you tap to pay, hit subscribe. Alright, back to the 10 grand. Let me describe your life right now. Not to be mean, just accurate. You're standing in the cereal aisle doing math, actual mental arithmetic over whether the box with the cartoon tiger is worth $2 more than the bag that tastes like the cardboard it comes in. Your friends text "dinner Friday" and you type "can't, busy," because a $25 entree would detonate my week doesn't fit the group chat vibe. I feel every one of those moments. When you check your balance before buying gas, I feel that. That's not budgeting, that's flinching. This is life at zero. Every choice is defense. Every surprise is a threat. A parking ticket isn't an annoyance. It's an event. You're not managing money. Money is managing you. And honestly, it's not even doing a good job. Here's the part nobody tells you. The problem isn't that you're bad with money. The problem is that at zero, there is no good way to be with money. Every option is bad. You're just choosing which flavor of stress to be. Now let me tell you what happens when there's 10 grand behind me. And no, it's not shopping sprees. The weirdest thing about people who hit this number, their spending barely moves. From the outside, nothing changed. But inside your head, everything changed. Change number 1, risk stops being scary. At zero, everything is risky. A new job? Risky. Moving cities? Risky. Asking for a raise? Terrifying. What if they say no? And remember you asked. But with a cushion behind you, those exact same moves become options. You're not about to quit and become a professional dog surfer or whatever. But you will finally raise your hand for that promotion. You'll pay for the certification. You'll say the number in the salary negotiation instead of mumbling, "whatever's standard." The cushion doesn't make you reckless. It makes you brave. There's a difference, and it's about $10,000 wide. Change number 2, your body calms down. This one's real biology. Money stress pumps cortisol, the hormone that keeps you in fight or flight. Researchers have found that financial security literally lowers it, so that 5-figure balance isn't just a number on a screen. It's a chemical event. Your shoulders drop, your jaw unclenches. Test case, the check engine light. At zero, that little orange glow is a countdown timer. You're instantly doing triage, credit card, borrow from your sister, pretend it's fine and turn the radio up. At 10 grand, that same light is Tuesday. Annoying. Not apocalyptic. You book the mechanic and go back to your podcast. Panic to annoyance. Sounds small. It is not small, because a person who isn't panicking sleeps better, works better, snaps at their family less, and this is the compounding part, makes better money decisions, which builds more cushion, which lowers the panic further. It's a flywheel, and 10 grand is where it starts spinning. Okay, lean in. Here's the secret I promised. Most people who save $10,000 for emergencies never spend it on emergencies. I've watched this from the inside. The money just sits there, and the magic isn't in spending it, it's in knowing it's there. Finance people call this the emergency fund effect, but let me translate from wallet. An emergency fund isn't for emergencies. It's for the version of you that stops fearing them. And here's what people actually spend it on when they spend it at all. Opportunities. There's a swagger to it too. When you know there's money behind you, you negotiate differently. You walk away from bad deals. You stop saying yes out of desperation. People can smell desperation, and they can smell the absence of it. That absence gets you better offers, better treatment, better everything. Right about now, you're thinking, cool story, wallet. I can barely save $100 a month. I hear you, literally. I'm in the room when you say it out loud to yourself. But here's what I've learned watching thousands of dollars pass through me over the years. The hard part was never the money. The hard part is becoming a person who keeps money. Most people treat saving like a crash diet. Slash everything, white knuckle it for 2 months, then binge because life is short and the tacos are calling. That never works. Not with food, not with money. The people who actually get to 10 grand, they didn't sacrifice harder. They changed identity. They stopped being someone who's trying to save and became someone who saves. And once that flips, everything downstream flips with it. You start noticing leaks you never saw. You get creative about income. You start thinking in years instead of paychecks. And here's the mercy in it. It gets easier. The first 1,000 is brutal. Genuine habit surgery. The second 1,000, noticeably lighter because the systems already exist. By 5,000 or 6,000, it's basically automatic. You're not fighting yourself anymore. You already won that fight back at 1,000 number 1. Let's get concrete, because vibes don't pay for transmissions. Cars. Most repair disasters land between $500 and $3,000. 10 grand covers essentially everything short of the engine falling out onto the highway. Car trouble goes from crisis to errand. Medical stuff, not major surgery. Let's be honest about the limits. But urgent care, ER visits, the surprise dental thing? Most of the health curveballs life actually throws land inside this range. Job loss, the big one. The fear that sits under all the other fears. 10 grand buys you roughly 3 to 6 months of runway, depending on your bills. And runway changes everything about a job search. You get to be picky. You get to say no to the first lowball offer and wait for the right one. Desperate people take bad jobs. Funded people choose good ones. But protection is only half of it. The other half is offense. A certification comes up, costs 2 grand, could add 10 grand a year to your salary. At 0, that's a fantasy. At 10K, it's obvious math. A friend's launching something real and needs a small investor. At 0, you wish them luck. At 10K, you have a decision to make. Should you dump your whole cushion into your cousin's crypto thing? Absolutely not. I will physically zip myself shut. But having the option? That's a different life. Now the stuff that never makes it into finance videos. You'll sleep. Actually sleep. Money stress is one of the biggest drivers of insomnia there is. and people with a cushion consistently report better nights. Remember the 3 a.m. disaster reel from the beginning? It just stops booking show times. Your relationships get lighter. Money fights are one of the top reasons couples split and families feud. When the bill anxiety goes quiet, you get your patience back. You're more present, less snappy. The people you love get a better version of you, and they'll notice before you do. You'll carry yourself differently. You walk into interviews like someone with a plan B because you have one. You negotiate like someone who can walk because you can. And that confidence gets you better offers, which builds the cushion faster, which builds more confidence. Round and round. The rich have been riding this loop forever. 10 grand is your ticket on. And decision fatigue, this one's my favorite. Every day you make hundreds of tiny money calls. Pack lunch or buy it. Premium gas or regular. Name brand or the sad bag. Each one burns a little mental fuel, and by evening you're running on fumes. With a cushion, about 90% of those calculations just evaporate. You buy the pasta you like. Revolutionary concept, I know. Someone once told me, told the human I live with, that the first grocery run after hitting 10K nearly made them cry. Not because they bought champagne, because for the first time in years, they shopped by preference instead of by fear. That's the freedom nobody advertises, because you can't see it from the outside. Now, honesty corner, because I'm a wallet, not a hype man. $10,000 does not make you rich. You cannot retire. You cannot quit tomorrow to pursue competitive beach volleyball. You will still think twice before a $1,000 gadget, and you should. What it buys is breathing room. And breathing room is the raw material of every good money decision you'll ever make. When you're not gasping, you can think. You shop your insurance instead of auto-renewing. You kill the phone plan that's been quietly robbing you. 50 here, 100 there. Small wins that compound. Because a calm brain spots opportunities, a panicked brain sprints past. And here's a paradox worth sitting with. At zero, every dollar feels sacred. So you skip the $50 networking event, where someone would have mentioned the job paying $5 grand more. At 10K, individual dollars relax their grip, and suddenly you're willing to invest in things that grow your income. The cushion doesn't make you careless. It makes you strategic. I've watched careers accelerate within a year of the savings account filling up, and it's not coincidence. It's confidence with a balance behind it. So, how do we do this? You, me, and the sad $2 currently rattling around inside me. Start embarrassingly small. 50 a month. 25 even. The amount is almost irrelevant at the start. The streak is everything. Aggressive saving fails for the same reason aggressive diets fail. It's a sprint strategy for a marathon problem. Automate it so we never have to be brave. Money that moves itself on payday is money you never mourn. Willpower is for emergencies. Systems are for Tuesdays. Then scale with your life. Raise? The cushion gets a cut before your lifestyle does. Killed a subscription? That money already has a job. And here's your reality check. The average American drops over $3,000 a year on coffee runs, takeout, and convenience taps. I know because I'm the one getting tapped. Redirect even a third of that, and you're at 10 grand in under 3 years. Without touching rent, without eating cardboard, without becoming the friend who lectures people about lattes. I'm not saying never enjoy anything. I'm saying most budgets have more slack than their owners believe. And the difference between savers and non-savers usually isn't income, it's attention. So here's where we land. $10,000 is not a number. It's a transformation with a price tag. It's the end of the 3 a.m. reel. It's the check engine light demoted from crisis to chore. It's walking into the interview like someone with options because you are. But the real prize isn't even the money. It's who you had to become to stack it. The identity, the habits, the patience. That person doesn't stop at 10. That person looks at the first milestone and goes, "Huh, what's next?" And suddenly, you're not saving anymore. You're building. If your balance currently looks like a rotary phone number, don't panic. Start small. Stay boring. Let it compound. And hey, I'll be right here in your pocket the whole way. For once, I'd love to feel heavy. Next video, I'm telling you what the rich actually do with your paycheck. And trust me, their wallets talk to my wallet. It's juicy. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm the Wallet Guy. Stop sitting on me, start filling me.